Hello. Good morning, peeps. It is day 39 of our Essence of Time challenge. And yes, you're seeing yesterday's page because I think I'm going to add to it. Kristen came up with an idea and she said to add the embossing powders to this page. Like, you know, like wherever there's shiny or whatever you can add, to kind of help blend it in or whatever. But I think that's a great idea because like I said, I don't know how these are going to turn out, how colorful they are, or what color they, because there's like different grains of colors in there. So it's kind of like infusions. You don't know really what you're going to get. You kind of have an idea, but you don't know if that's actually what it's going to turn out like. And so this is the perfect page for that. I don't know. I think I'll just kind of like, so that I remember what colors I use, I'm going to kind of like, this is amethyst ice. It kind of looks kind of purpley. So I figured up here in this corner, it's kind of purpley. So that way, if I want to go back and see what it looks like, I can write, and I might even write it down on the back, or I can just watch my video again. That's always an idea, huh? But yeah, so I think we'll just add a little bit, not a lot. This is going to be kind of cumbersome because usually when you do it, you can just take your paper that you're working on and just, but this is a big old book. And so once I get it stuck on there, I'm going to have to like kind of do this and kind of get the extra off onto here so that I can put whatever's extra back into the jar. So yeah, so that's what we're doing today. I didn't really have a chance to figure out what I'm going to do. I don't think I'm going to do stenciling or anything like that. I'm just going to do blobby like this because that's what this page is. It's just kind of like it were on my palette. So I may like just add some up here, maybe have it kind of going into the black a little bit, come from here into there. Yeah. So we'll just use, I could use my little sticky, it's supposed to be the pen. Yeah, it still has some juice in there. I'll just use this and I'll just blot it on there and then put the embossing and we'll just go from there. I have the fan blowing, so hopefully you guys can hear me okay. It's been kind of hot here in California. I mean, by our standards, not by yours. It was like in the low 90s yesterday, so I had the air conditioner running in the room. And unfortunately, I don't do heat that well anymore in my age like I used to. So I was pretty much in there chilling because I get really tired. Like, oh, and then my tracker. Oh my God, let me start the 10 minutes first, and I'll tell you about the tracker. Okay, so start the 10 minutes, and then we'll just start with this corner. We'll just do a little bit because I have 4 colors. So we'll just do a little bit here and there. All right, but anyways, so yesterday, you guys know I had to take hubby for a dentist appointment. So we went, and they had a hard time. He's got kind of a weird insurance, and so they were having a hard time looking up what what it covers and everything. So we were there for like an hour, and he never got seen. And they were supposed to, once they figured it all out, they were supposed to call me, maybe reschedule the appointment, but they haven't called back yet. So I have a feeling he probably doesn't even have coverage. I don't even know, but they could at least call and tell us that. But anyway, so, okay, first color we're going to use is Amethyst Ice. And these are the Seth After ones. All right, so it's kind of purpley and white in there. Again, no clue what this is going to look like once it's embossed. Well, you know what? I pulled out a little spoon to use. It barely fits in there, but maybe I could kind of control it a little bit better so I don't make a huge mess. But anyways, so, we were driving the tracker and came back home, and I'm like, well, on the way home, he's like, let's drop some stuff off at the Savers. Savers is like a thrift store. So he's trying to clean out the garage a little bit. So I'm like, okay. So then we got home. He loaded up the truck again. We moved to Beverly. He loaded up the tracker, and we went to drop the stuff off at Savers. And then on the way back, but the car I felt was already kind of giving me trouble for the last like week or so. Shifting into gear was getting kind of hard. Like I really had to focus to get it to go into gear. But yesterday on the way home from the thrift store, it decided it wasn't going to go into gear anymore. It was done into first or second. I was able to finally get it into third gear. So we drove home in third gear all the way. Luckily, it was only about 4 miles. So I had to start, like at a stoplight, I had to start in third gear, which is not easy. But we managed, we got home. So now I definitely will have to go buy a new car soon, like in the next couple days, or rent a car because I have an eye appointment next week. So yeah, so my poor trucker is up in the driveway. We're looking into the only place that works on trackers that we know of is in San Diego, and that's way too far away. Last time we towed the car, when I first brought the tracker home, we towed it. Okay, hold on. We towed it down to San Diego, and they hooked it up, got everything right as rain, past smog, everything, and from then on, it's been running like a charm. I mean, we've only had to fix little things like something with the clutch we did have to fix, but stuff that we could repair here at home. The ignition needed to be replaced, things like that. But now with this, I'm not sure what we're going to do. I really don't want to tow it all the way back down to San Diego, to be honest, guys. So for now, doesn't that look like I made like a deer, right? You see his eyes and his horns, and his mouth is open. Okay, I can't unsee that. I'm gonna have to go over that later. This doesn't come out shiny, just so you guys know. It's just heated up. It's coming out kind of dull. Oop, guess I shouldn't have done that. But we'll go over it again later. Or maybe I'll do it some more. It's too hot. I was expecting it to be shiny. Some of the glittery parts are shiny, but some of it's not. But then maybe that's how it's supposed to be. Kind of look like a patina or something. So it's heated up, so we'll let that dry. I don't want to mess with it anymore. Okay, so let's do something over here. Over here, we're going to do gilded patina. And this has like greens and stuff in it. So we'll do the same thing over here. Let's put it, I like that stripe thingy right there. And let's just put some in here. Up around the edges. But yeah, so now I really have to get a new car. Have never had a new car in my life. Believe that? Never ever had a new car in my life. I enjoy not having car payments. I enjoy having old cars that insurance isn't an arm and a leg or a car payment in itself. You know what I'm saying? Those days are gone, I guess. All right, let's put this under here. All right, let's scooch it. Again, like I said, this is awkward. But we're going to get it done. We're just doing a little bit at a time. I'm probably going to run out of time because I'm jibber jabbing over here so much. All right. Oh, not that much waste. Save every little bit. Okay. That's all right. We'll keep going even if I run out of time. Of course. Let's see. This one looks like it's shining up a little bit. You see, it just kind of turns a lighter color. But you do see a little bit of a coppery look in there. A coppery look with some blue. But I'll take close-up shots of that and put them at the end for you guys. All right. So then now we're going to do down in this corner. We're going to do some, it's called Prism. And it looks kind of silvery gray, glittery. Yeah, we'll put some over here. This little piece down here looks like it could use some interest. Okay. Oh, it's kind of blue looking too. It has a little bit of blue in there. It depends on the light, because I also see purple. As you see, there's only a little bit of, come on out, a little bit of a glitter look to it. But then I think the ones that have the white, this one doesn't really have the white. This one might turn out more shinier than the other ones. The ones that have the white specks in them, I think, are the duller embossing powders. So they give kind of a different look, which is still cool. All right, this one is down here. Let's go like this. All right, we're gonna run out of time. We got about a minute left. You guys see that? See, it lightens up. Interesting. Yeah, kind of purpley. Not as purple as that. That one I might have to do over because a dummy stuck my finger on it. Okay, this one is copper dust, and it looks like it has some rusty bits and grayish bluish in there also. So let's put that down here. Here I had to do gesso yesterday because this whole piece, the paint came off when I was there goes my timer. When I was putting the matte medium over it, it just took all the whole paint off of that little section. Weird. So I had to add some gesso. I try to add it back. All right, so here we go. Let's put some down in the corner down here. Okay. I hear you. I hear you. I'll get to you. Oh, see, as you see, it looks kind of more bluish. Okay. All right, let's lift this up over here. All right, let's heat that up. I kind of like this one. I like the little copper bits in there. You can definitely see it. The grain, the white, the lighter grains that come out. I like that one. All right, it's very similar to this one. Very similar. I'm going to go ahead and go over them a little bit. Oops. Just to make sure. Just this has a little bit more white in it, or light. I won't say white, but it's a lighter color. All right, that one I'm going to redo later. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll take pictures of each section for you guys. And when I edit my video, I'll try to zoom in and see if I can get it drying. Zoom in so you guys can see that better too, because you guys are kind of far away. But that's it. That's our 10 minutes for today. I need to get ready to go to work, ride my bike again, which I'll be doing for a while, I think. I'm thinking about I might even rent a car so I don't rush into buying a car. I might rent a car for next week, but then renting a car, like that's a car payment right there for a week. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I'm gonna try to get out and get a car this weekend, but I'll let you guys know. Probably not by trash talk time, but maybe after trash talk time. But I'll let you guys know. With that said, I'll see y'all here tomorrow. Love y'all. Tschüss.